Hello everyone, our lesson today is on creativity writing exam, level 1 writing exam of course, and this is activity 2 part 2. I've taken this exam paper from City and Guilds and I'm going to show you the answers in this exam paper, how to do the answers for the questions in this exam paper. So if you look at it, activity 2, you have up to 1 hour to do this activity. Write a short story. So what's the question? You have to write a short story about a memory from your childhood. A memory from your childhood. So write a story about what? About a memory from your childhood. This can be real or it can be imagined. So you can imagine this, or maybe something really happened to you. So the memory happened to you, or maybe something is real. So you should include information about where you were, who was with you, what happened, how you felt. So try to make a paragraph about each of, a paragraph about where you were, who was with you, another paragraph, what happened, a paragraph, how you felt is again the fourth paragraph. In your exam, how do we mark your writing exam? We look at, do you plan your writing? When you plan, you write, of course, ideas. How do you use language? And this is about maybe, does your language have meaning? Does your language have correct grammar? Layout, and layout, for example, do you have paragraphs? How do you start your text or document? How do you finish it? What do you include? Do you have links between the paragraphs? Do you have the spacing between paragraphs? Each text has got a layout. For example, if it's a formal letter, so you need to put, for example, your address at the top right, and then you can put the date under it. And then on the left hand side, dear sir, dear madam, and then you have paragraphs. Between each paragraph you've got spacing. At the end you write yours faithfully. So this is what we call layout. Layout means how you put the different pieces of information in your writing or in your text. Also structure. How do you structure? How do you link maybe everything together? How do you link, for example, the sentences? How do you link the paragraphs? Spelling, we look at your spelling. Punctuation, how do you use capital letters, full stops, exclamation marks, question marks. And we look at your grammar. Grammar is about the words and the sentences. Which words are you using? Which sentences are you using? Are you using simple sentences only, or maybe you are using compound sentences, or you are using complex sentences? And is your text legible? Is it easy to read your text? Legible means we can read your text, your writing. And fit for purpose. So you have to think about who you are writing to. So if you are writing to friends, for example, you use informal English, like thanks, how are you, hi, I'm fine. But if you write to somebody you don't know, you use formal English. So the language changes according to the audience. Audience, I mean the people who are going to read your writing. So let's look at the answer. This is the plan. For example, I'm going to write what? A story about memory from childhood. So this is the plan, as you can see. Where is this memory? It was at home, watching TV, film about engineer. So I'm not using sentences. I'm not using, a full stop. I'm not using even a film. I'm not putting a before film, because this is a planning, I'm using ideas. So this is paragraph 1 about where. Paragraph 2, who was with me? My daughter, my wife. And paragraph 3, for example, what happened? The building fell down, loud noise, police and ambulance came or arrived. Scared, how I felt. Scared because of noise, sorry for the engineer. So this is like a plan. So each, of these, you've got bullet points. Each bullet point will be a paragraph. So if you look now, write your final copy here. I have underlined the answer to each idea. I have emboldened the conjunctions with joint sentences, and I highlighted the level 1 words in blue. I have used the past simple tense to tell a story, and I have written about the time, place and people in the story. So if you look here, paragraph 1 is about where we were. As I said, I highlighted, I emboldened the conjunctions with joint sentences. So and is a conjunction, therefore is a conjunction, who is a conjunction. So I use 3 conjunctions in this paragraph. I am a level 1 student. I use 3 conjunctions in this paragraph, and the words in this one is a blue, for example, and of course everything I have written for you is level 1, but I try to choose for you. For example, you can say, for example, decided is, again, you make it in blue. This is level 1 word. Arrested, level 1 word, for example. Honesty is a level 1 word. So I'm not going to highlight everything in blue, so I try to choose only 4 words for you, and they are in blue, and this is how you use level 1 words in your exam. The conjunctions, I've used 3 conjunctions, and therefore, who. Therefore means so, S-O, and it is a formal conjunction. So, I was 10 years old and we lived in a 3-bedroom house in a beautiful area. The clock in our living room struck 2 p.m. on Saturday. I use a semicolon, therefore, which is a formal conjunction, which means so, and then I put a comma after therefore. Our family decided to watch an interesting film about an engineer who was arrested by police because of his honesty. Of course, when you read the story, you'll understand why the engineer was arrested. Of course, you cannot arrest someone because they are honest, but because there was something wrong in the, somebody did something wrong and the police came to arrest the engineer by mistake. They should have arrested, somebody else. So as you can see, I use the past simple in this paragraph. I use level 1 words in blue, and I use again conjunctions which are dark, or I have emboldened them for you. The second paragraph is who was with us. Again, as you can see, the conjunctions are dark, they are bold, the level 1 words are in blue, and I've used the past simple in this paragraph because I am writing a story about a memory from my childhood. My father, mother and I brought some delicious tea and biscuits, and we all sat on the black leather sofa in front of the big TV. We were so enthusiastic about watching that film. Enthusiastic means excited. Enthusiastic means excited or thrilled about watching that film because we heard from our friends that it was really thrilling. My father turned on the TV quickly and we all started watching the film which we heard about. So this is paragraph 2 about the short story, and I'm going to record another video about this short story, paragraph 3 and paragraph 4. Of course, this is the end of the video, and as you can see, this is the exam link, and this is the end of activity 2 part A. So I will record activity 2 part B, and I will show you the 2 paragraphs about again childhood memory, and this is the end of that video. So thank you for listening, and I wish you the very best of luck in your exam. Thank you.